Good evening, everyone. Lockdown Britain, Easter Sunday. Happy Easter. I'm James, the recreational runner. Just out on a run this evening. It's about quarter to 7 in the evening. I'm trying out a new route to avoid parks and people that Jerry, a fellow runner that lives in Boreham Wood, found the other day, which tracks across fields. But first we'll get up this big hill and find the path which goes across the fields. It's going to be an out and back, clearly, and I'm going to try and do 2 miles out, 2 miles back. We'll see how we go. See you in a bit. I'm back, as I said before, doing the low heart rate running, which is brilliant for beginners. Now, you might have stumbled across my channel because of lockdown and you're new to running outdoors. Maybe running on trails is better for you than running on pavement, by the way, so find a route like this. But check out the notes in the description about working out your heart rate or running to perceived effort. I'll catch you in a bit.
Everybody shake your baby.
I was talking about running on trails and tracks. Grass is way better than obviously pounding the concrete. I've seen a lot of runners who look pretty new. They're probably new to running. Maybe they've been doing gym work, and since lockdown they've decided to come out and they're running on the paths in the park and running towards them, and they're just rigidly staying on the path, not wanting to go on the grass for whatever reason. Whereas I just go on the grass. It's better for you. There's less pounding on a solid surface, the better, on your joints, especially if you're a bit overweight or just generally not fit and haven't built up your running muscles yet, and your ligaments, the support, everything that's going on. So bear that in mind, especially if you're running out in parks and there's grass. Run on the grass, so much better for you. So I've picked up a trail again, which was just running parallel to the road I was on anyway. Just didn't see it. That's why I'm glad I got off the road. Yeah, better for you if you can. Run on trails. I think a lot of people might be, if it's your first time out running, wanting to avoid potholes and rough terrain, which is understandable. I get it. You want to take it easy and avoid trip hazards for sure. But if it's nice flat grass in a park, it's definitely better for you. The advice I was giving there about finding trails, etc. I'm now on a very uneven trail, which is why I'm walking to record. There's a ditch there, and I'm not really isolated. There's a main road back there. There's someone actually sitting over there by the woods. And there's a family over there walking, but this is the kind of place where I could fall down that ditch, for example, and not be found for ages. So you've got to do your own risk assessment for your own personal safety, whether that's through being in a built up area to make sure you can get help when you need it and you feel safe generally, to making sure you know where you are, don't get lost, and the surface you're running on, you're happy isn't going to cause you an injury. So I would say that supersedes everything I just said. But if you can, run in a park, go for grass over the path. I'll still say that. So let's crack on. Doing an out and back, if you can, it's nice actually to choose one with a big hill at the start, because I've just remembered when I get back out here I've got to go back down that big hill, so I'm essentially finishing my run downhill. So you can put in a bit of effort knowing you've got a nice downhill. But remember, I'm trying to run low heart rate, not succeeding because I'm still haven't got my fitness right back, but I'm still at 158 at the minute, but it's probably more like 150, which somewhere between 140 and 150 for me is what I should be aiming for at the minute. Anyway, yeah, downhill on the way back, no complaints there. Gotta get right down there. Should better see how steep this hill is. I've got to go right down there somewhere. So I came up that on the way out. Enjoy the way down. I did in the end 6.5 anyway. 43 minutes of running and 14 seconds. It might do some auto pause stuff actually when I stopped and walked and crossed roads and whatnot. 654 calories. I'm glad about that because I've got an Easter egg waiting at home. Oh, where's my heart rate? I've missed it. Beats per minute, 153 on average. So actually, quite happy with that. 153 is not bad across the whole run. I linked in a card earlier in the video my link to the whole heart rate running and 80-20 running. I'm not doing the 20% speed work as I said on a previous video. I'm just doing all low intensity while I get my fitness back, and whilst we're on lockdown I think it's the right thing to do because you're risking injury and all sorts when you're training really hard on the speed stuff. So I'm just going to keep it easy whilst we're on lockdown and enjoy it. So hope you found the video enjoyable. If you're a beginner, I'll try and give you lots of hints, tips and tricks now back into the running, as long as I don't get injured or sick again. So please consider subscribing. It's all free. We've got a Facebook page as well, that's linked in the description, and we're on Strava as a little group. So yeah, join up, get involved, motivate each other, and let's get through this together. Happy running.